of minutes early. My daughter has volleyball tonight, so I wanted to hop on. I've got a lot of good stuff to show you, and I didn't want to run out of time. My name is Bri. I'm the owner and artist of Upcycled by Bri. If you are new here, and YouTube, I missed y'all. I have been live on Facebook. I have been over there, but I have not been live over here or uploaded a video in 9 days. I'm sorry. I've got a great video coming this Sunday all about Creative Con, what I learned, and how I am going to utilize all of that knowledge in the future. Hello, Miss Harris. How are you? Long time no see. All right, so I've got comments pulled up here. I've got pricing pulled up. I have got about 35 minutes. We're gonna get through this haul. If I can get a project done, I will. If not, I'll make it up to you. So I have pulled stuff from my stash. Y'all know I just moved. I've got way too much decor. We are going to de-stash a little bit as my style is changing. As you hop on, say hi. Jane! Miss Jane Brown, I have missed you so much. You have been in my thoughts and I have missed you. Okay, so let's get started. I've got a lot to show. Vibes today, 4th of July. I will get the stuff shipped out. I'm gonna be a shipping machine the next couple of days, so I will get it to you quick. And then like yellow, citrus, summer fruits. So let's see what we've got here. This little rolling pin was thrifted. It's been in my stash forever, and it's time to get it moving. I have $10.95 on it. I probably paid a couple of dollars, and it's one of the ones with all of the like engraving in it. So drop me a comment. What are these for? Cookies? Are they for cookies? But I thought if you wanted to paint and distress that, it would look really cool. Or do some like dark oil wax down in it, but it is definitely in good enough shape that you could actually use it. It has like wooden handles with some really old chippy paint on it, but it's not chipping off so much that it would fall into your food. Hey Maureen, she is new but loves my videos. Well, thank you for joining. If you are new, make sure you click the little subscribe button down there and the bell next to it, and subscribe to my channel. That way YouTube will let you know when I upload. And also, if you're new, everything I'm showing you is already uploaded to my site, upcycledbybri.com, and I can drop the link to my website in the comments, but it's also down in the description box. One of these days, I'll be cool enough that I'll have a link dropper. Very, very soon. Let me know if it is summer where you live. It is finally summer here in Kansas. We've had hot, hot weather. The past couple weeks have been rainy and cool. But it is hot. I have been enjoying all of my indoor work. All right, so I'm gonna drop all the items from the newest to the oldest. That way everything I'm showing is right on top. Okay, we're saying these are, that rolling pin is for shortbread cookies or for pastries. And that sounds right. I don't bake, so we're gonna pass that one along, but I think it would be cute just in decor too. All right, moving right along. This is a fun sign. I had it in my booth last year. Now, it's a little too late to be getting 4th of July decor into my booth because everybody else has already done it. I was too behind on the game, so we're gonna get it up on my site since I can get it out fast. I painted over this and repainted America on it, which was cuter than what was on it before, for sure. $16.95 on this guy, and it is a vintage sign. It has like the fun little rustic shaped hearts, and if you wanted to make it a double sign, you could do like rustic on the back and then have the more modern on the front. Be cute on a front door, or you could even take the pieces apart and repurpose them. And I think I have the sizing. It's 2 feet, 24 inches. I'm not even gonna have time, I don't think, to put my 4th of July stuff out. So I de-stashed it a little bit. This one was hard to part with. This was one of my favorite things last year. It is a very rustic-y wall pocket, kind of a pressed tin with the stars, red with the pretty, pretty blue chippy paint underneath. And this is like legit a hanger handle. But look at the inside of it too. Like if the colors were all what they are on the inside, I would keep it. Elaine says it's hot, miserable in Houston too. Oof. Jane says rolling pins are for decorating. Yes, ma'am. I have too many. I originally paid $3 for this. I kept it in my decor for a couple of years. I have it listed now at $22.95. What kind of floral would you put in here if you bought this? Or what would you put in here? Something besides floral? Drop me a comment. And if you guys wouldn't mind, if you could share this out with a friend or a group that you're allowed to share it, I appreciate it. I am ready to hop back into this YouTube algorithm and be seen again. Oh my gosh, Brandy. Okay, so I've got to say this. Brandy said this on my Facebook Live yesterday. Boob soup and a booty sandwich around North Carolina this week. I laughed so hard when I reread that comment, Brandy. You are my people. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Next up, another little de-stashing moment. I made these for a video, actually for a Jamie Ray Vintage collab video I was part of. These are the lemon topiaries, and I did a little bit of aging on this ticking paper. So pretty, and they have those very realistic looking wood stems. This is my second live today. All the talking. So it's going to be a set of the 2 big ones and one of the little ones. Gonna go ahead and just wrap that into a set of 3 for easy listing, and it's $29.95 for the set. These are about 20 inches tall, so those are very substantial. How cute would this look? One up on each side of like a mantle, or grouped together, maybe one up on a clear cake stand in the middle of your table. Super cute, and they're heavy. They have nice heavy bottoms, so they won't flop around. You could own a little piece of Upcycled by Bri's decor. Yes, Brandy, I know exactly what you mean. So what do you guys like to decorate with for summer? I just feel like I'm like, oof, whatever. I just want to get the house back together. I'm not even worried about summer decorating. I want to get it back together, and I'm ready to think pumpkins here in a month or so. But what do y'all like to decorate with for summer? Let me know while we look at this shelf. So I loved this shelf. When I purchased it, if I remember correctly, it was only a few dollars. It is heavy, like weapon grade shelving. You could use it as a weapon. I guess cast iron, maybe not cast iron, but heavy, heavy metal. And then it's painted. Cute little patriotic shelf. You could also take it apart and repurpose it if you wanted to, or add different kind of wood. But I thought it would be really pretty, almost toned back with white wax or like whitewashed. I just never quite got around to it. I had it in my booth last year. It didn't sell. It went into storage. And so now we're selling it online. Let's see what I have it listed at. Maybe. I don't see it. Sorry, it's on there. I believe it was $14 or $16.95. I probably didn't put it in this collection. It will be in the holiday collection. I'll add it into this collection here shortly when I'm off. Elaine says she decorates with yellows and blues, primitive for the 4th. I have been digging primitive. I follow Melissa Morrow from Vintage Bee Design. She's one of my favorite creators, but she has been doing like these beautiful, beautiful primitive vignettes. Excuse me one second while I grab my beverage. And they are so cool. I love them. So Elaine, drop some pictures in the creative group of your primitive decor, please. I hear sunflowers and then moving into pumpkins. I love it. The yellow is always fun. Selling this all as a set. It was a project I never got to either. There are 11. Oh, but I found one more. So we're going to make it 12, an even dozen. 12 lemons, and these look super realistic. They're big, and they're just real looking. I like them a lot. And then the 2 baskets. They're really great oval shapes that stack together. And then this one has like the knotted handle. But again, y'all know I have too many baskets. So we're just setting those 3 together. $16.95 for this trio. Brandy says she has 6 kids, 3 dogs and goats. So her house is a mix of frat house and a zoo, but she loves sunflowers and quirkiness. All the quirkiness. I love things, stuff, randomness everywhere. Jane says she doesn't do red, white, and blue, but she's loving the piece that you're painting on Facebook. Love me some industrial. Thank you, Jane. If you don't know what she's talking about, I started a piece over on my Facebook page, painting a dresser live. So go check that out when you're done. Link is down in the description box. So this little guy is cool. I tried to look him up a little bit and I didn't find a ton of information, but it does say Multi-Prop Incorporated, 1951, 7, 9, something like that. And then United on the front. So I saw some like airline stuff. United is an airline. So was this like some kind of United airline statue? Look at his amazing chippy paint. I took some really good pictures of him when I first got him and saved him into like an inspiration folder in my phone just because I love the way his paint chipped off. And he's not much. I think I have him at $8.95, but he's super cool. I thought somebody would know the backstory and maybe click with that, so I didn't want him to get lost forever. I rescued him from an estate sale leftovers. Thank you, Elaine. Elaine said she would drop pictures this week of your primitive decor, for primitive decor. I appreciate it. No hurry. This hook, I am going to paint the wood. $12.95. It is a good big double hook attached to a beautiful old piece of wood. Going to paint that up, and then there's already a hole in it to attach the wall to the wall. I have too many hooks, so I destashed just a couple. A little bit of salvage I listed today as well. This both these pieces came off of the same chair, and I do have them listed to be stenciled. So I thought they would make some really fun shelf sitters. I'll probably do that one that way and that one that way, and I'll do some fun wording in them. Not sure what yet. If you guys purchase a to be painted item, you are kind of at the mercy of whatever I decide. Excuse the hair. It's getting wild up there. And then I have measurements for all of this stuff in my listing as well. Y'all are laughing. I love it. Laughing in the comments. I went ahead and dropped that collection again. If you want to peek at pricing or descriptions more. Oh, this rooster. How cute is he? I don't do a lot of my own decor with roosters. I have a few chickens, but I thought somebody would love him. His little tail is not attached all the way, and then it is attached with some wire, which I thought was pretty cute and primitive. I would personally stain this maybe with some Dark and Decrepit and darken that up, maybe do a little around the edges, and it would look super primitive. And he's only $8.95, about 6 inches tall, I would say. Ooh, these are fun. Oh, you guys. I don't know. The bun, the messy bun is too messy. Maybe it'll stay there. So we have way too much silverware. And this came out of the camping collection, I do believe. But it's in an old orange, is it a Pyrex? No, it's a Tupperware. An old orange Tupperware. And then look at these beautiful handles. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I listed how many of each I think are in the description. If not, I will do that. Stainless steel, and they are in good vintage shape. How fun are those? Those will be fun in your kitchen too. They don't have to be for camping. $12.95 on those. And I do believe those came out of Chad's stash. He did some stashing too. I have one single curtain. All of my curtains usually go really fast. I didn't have a set on this one. I was going to use it for a project, but I just thought it was too pretty and unique. So here's the top. It has a thinner hole. No, just 2 thin holes. So it won't hold a super thick pole, but it will hold a thinner one. It's got pretty lace at the top, into some mesh, into some more lace, and then into the scallops at the bottom. It's 54 by 54 inches, and I just did one So I just marked $12.95 on it. Not very much, but I know some people have single windows too, and they don't want to buy more than one curtain. That was very pretty, and these always go so fast. It makes me think that I should be keeping some of them for my own stash or my own decor. Super cute apple basket, bushel basket, primitive vibes. $12.95 on this. I have it listed as the Americana basket. Oh, this is good chippy salvage. Again, 2 pieces included in this set off of a chair that I thought would make good little shelf sitters for a vignette. And those are $10.95 for those, $12.95 for the other 2 if I didn't say that. But that is authentic chippy paint. If you're worried about the paint, you can always do like a peel stop over it so it won't chip up anymore. Yes, I will. Marty asked if I could hold the curtain up again. It's 54 by 54, Marty, and it's in good shape. The picture on my website is against a wall that has a spot on it, but the spot is not actually on the curtain. Isn't it pretty? I mean, it would make, I kept it because I was thinking I would do a project with it, but I couldn't bring myself to cut it up. Then I did clean it. It is clean and ready to ship. Cool. Got 32 people on. Thank y'all. If you're just hopping on, doing a quick little haul here, destashing my hoard of summer decor. Everything is listed on my site, upcycledbybri.com. I'm dropping that in the live chat, and it's down in the description for you too. It would be a gorgeous table cover, Jane. And I was thinking originally it was, but except for it wasn't the same on both sides. So letting go of some enamel, which is hard for me. This one has a blue rim though, and I have more with the black and white enamel. This one's got some great rust in it. And if you wanted to drill down through it to make it into a planter or something, it would be easier since a lot of that enamel's chipped away. Not much on this one, $12.95, and it is a 12-inch diameter at the top there. Very pretty. Okay, I've got 3 boards and these vases. We might have time to do one tiny little quick project. I'm not very fast. These were old seats from chairs. This one has a stamp on it. An authentic stamp, 46, I don't know, chair, wooden something or other. So it's got some cool stamping on it. I am going to go ahead and wax up the edges to make it blend more and look more authentically old to match the front. But I love the shape on that one. That sucker was hard to cut through too. $34.95 on this one, and this is decor board from Chair Seat B. Elaine loves the bowl. Jane likes the chair seat decor board idea, and then if you flip this guy around, he's got a face. Chair board, so cute. Okay, so maybe I've started a thing. I had a few left. This one was also a chair board, a little bit smaller. So I just worked with the scalloping and the fan shape of it. A little bit smaller. This one says it's going to be stenciled. It didn't have any stamping. Okay, and then my favorite one, this was also from a chair. It completely broke and fell apart. So of course I fixed it. Threw some gray hinges on here. I'm going to play with some paint over those screws. Make it look a little more authentically old, but that yellow paint is to die for. And these all came from the same chair, just saying. So this one is listed as chippy yellow decor board, will be faux repaired, which I did, and it is $36.95. That board is just for one cheek. Yes, you were so right, Lois. Jane says I'm killing her with the boards. It's been a minute since I put some boards up. So I'm gonna let y'all just marinate on those boards. They're up. Okay, last thing I have, and we'll stencil this board, and then I'll have to roll and get Elena to her volleyball games. Last thing I had for this little haul, Dollar Tree jars, impulse buy. They've been in my stash, but they've got that amazing texture on them. So I'm gonna chalk paint them, clay paint them white or some fun color, add this floral in with some ferns, and sell those. After I get these all painted up, I'll update the pictures on my sites, and I'll drop it all on social media so y'all can see it. So that's everything that I pulled out of my stash today and got listed on my site. We'll do a quick stencil on this guy, and then I gotta roll. Whew, coffee. Lots of lives. Was that too fast? Normally I would slow way down. Show me your junk fast. I'm going to use, I think, one of my little Main Street sign minis. Don't judge me, they're still covered in paint. I've got cotton, pottery, grocery and baking, grains, which seems to make sense, and Main Street. I'm thinking grains unless y'all have a different idea. Excuse me. And then we'll throw a grain sack straight on it too. Classic. Pottery. Marty says pottery. I can do that. Pottery Co. Will it fit? Yep. Now should I do a grain sack this way? Is that weird? Elaine says grains. Can y'all see that? Whoa. All right, well, my tripod is coming down here. Hold please. Sorry. Tripod has seen better days. Maybe that's what I should use my stars for, my super chats for. Okay, let's try that again. It was like, at least it went down. Oh, now we're crooked. At least it went down slow. It was graceful. Oh, y'all. Grains, grains, grains. Next to some Crocs. Okay, Marty, I like that idea. Grains, y'all, it makes sense, but I do grains on these all the time. Marty said Pottery Co. and put it next to some Crocs, and I actually love that. Let's not do a grain sack on it then. What color? Black? Green? Hey, Elena. All my colors, all my dark colors are out in the living room by the dresser, of course. I've got some old school. Elena. She must be outside. It's fine. Let's do old school or salty kiss. Ooh, Brandy said boho blue next to, which would be similar to the pottery stripe on the Crocs. Almost, Brandy, except for, what about pedal pusher? Which is actually even closer. Throw in a little bit of old school with it. I made the executive decision. It's okay, sugar. I wanted a paint color, but they had a better idea for me. There's so much junk everywhere. Ah. Blue, like mentioned above. Okay, cool. We're gonna do blue. Blue it is. Yeah, y'all, this is why I like going live. I would have not even thought about this. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of pedal pusher, which I just love. Hey Cindy, how are you? If you're just hopping on, make sure you caught the replay. I just showed some amazing summer junk, and we're just doing a very, very quick stencil on this decor board because I've got to get my daughter to volleyball. So I'm using the JRV, what are these called exactly? Main Street Sign Minis? That doesn't sound right. I should know this. They're new, but I really love them for making little shelf sitting signs. I've got DIY pedal pusher and a 1/2 inch stencil brush. So I've thrown just a little pedal pusher in my cup, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of Old School, which is a dark, dark gray, to darken it up just a little bit. So right before I went live, I was on a call with Solo Wood Flowers, who I've worked with before and love. And we were chatting, which is why I'm not quite as organized as I usually am. But I talked to a gentleman named Campbell, and he was amazing. So shout out to Campbell for being so awesome. And we even started chit-chatting a little bit about some of the stuff I learned last week in Florida. So that was fun. I worked with Solo Wood Flowers once before. It was around the time I had 6,000 followers. Now I have just over 17,000, which is crazy. So thank you guys. So I'm going to be working with them again soon, I do believe. That's way too much Old School. Way too much. I got too excited. But I love the Solo Wood Flowers. You know I like wood a lot, and they are made from Solo Wood. They look really, really, I don't know, they're different. Like, they look real because they're made out of a real thing from nature, but not necessarily like a real flower. So they're fun. If you've never seen them before, Google them. Okay, a little bit of pedal pusher and a tiny bit of Old School. I'm glad this is my last live for the day. So that darkened it up just a little bit, made it a little smokier. All right, who's laughing at me? Nobody. Y'all are sweet. Now the key when you're stenciling is to use a really dry brush. So I'm going to get just a little bit of paint here on my brush, and I'm going to offload a lot of that off onto my drop cloth. I like stenciling on top of drop cloth for that reason. But Jamie's stencils are really thick. They're made to be used over and over, so they're super forgiving. I'm going to go with the swirling motion, so just a light hand over the top of this stencil and just swirling right over the letters. Probably take 2 coats on this pedal pusher to cover my wood. That wood is really going to soak up the paint because it's really dry. So there is a full moon tonight. Is anybody planning on going out and watching that? It's the full strawberry moon. Oh, okay. Jane said her granddaughter that is getting married next year is going to incorporate the Solo flowers. Yes, Jane. That is a genre that they are very popular in, is the wedding decor. And I heard Jamie talking about the wedding that you are already planning. You are on top of it. So hopefully those will be some fun videos for you to watch. I haven't signed any paperwork or anything yet, but I love the company, so I'm pretty sure I will love what they're putting down. All right, I got about 5 minutes. I gotta go. I have all my stuff ready. It's been a very busy day. Tomorrow I get to slow down and relax. I'm going to be working on editing my video for Sunday, which again will be about Creative Con, which I was at last week. Little wrap on that. I have some really fun footage. Get ready to maybe cry a little, to laugh a lot. I'm going to have to mentally prepare myself to edit it because I watched Hespa's video yesterday and I was like bawling. Cool. Jane says she's doing a big shower the big shower that she's planning. Wedding dress shopping this weekend. Exciting. That is exciting. Jane, do you guys have like multiple places picked out? Options? You going to one place where they bring out lots of dresses? What's the plan? I'm going to dry this a little bit here with my heat gun. As I dry it, this paint's going to lighten up and it's going to pop. I don't even think I'll need 2 coats. And again, I will update pictures tomorrow morning and get those updated on the listings for all these things I'm working on. Get pretty pictures up for everything. But right now I went ahead and got everything up in case you're interested. Good call on the blue, you guys. That's cute. And I will do a little bit of like dark oil wax or something along the edges. I'm going to seal the front up probably with some clear beeswax by Sweet Pickens and really bring out the vibrancy in that wood. So stay tuned tomorrow for finished pictures. If y'all have any questions, you're watching the replay. Thank you, Elaine. She said it looks pretty. If you're watching the replay, be sure to drop questions down below. I know this was kind of a sporadic live, but I missed y'all so much and I wanted to hop on and say hi. Jane is going to one place to look for wedding dresses. She has an appointment, so lots of dresses. Oh my goodness, that sounds like a princess experience. That's how I would do it if I was wedding dress shopping. Cindy says she loves the lemon pots. Yes, Cindy. They're a set of 3. Get them while they're hot, and I'm going to get this stuff shipped out fast to y'all because I know a lot of people start pulling their summer decor down in the end of July. Let's not even talk about that yet, but... All right, y'all, I had a ton of fun hopping on. I will get finished pictures up for you tomorrow. Edited video out on Sunday. Be sure to hop over to Facebook if you haven't recently because I've been putting a ton of content up over there. So if you've been missing me, like I've been missing you, go check me out over there. Till next time, I'll see y'all later. Bye, friends. Oh, I'm gonna have to come around. I can't reach. Have a great night. Bye-bye.